Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to say thank you for coming to our presentation today. It's great to see you all. Thank you to Bakti Kencana University and the committee and also the moderator for giving me the opportunity to present my research, which has the theme analysis of a dominant factor associated with the incidence of COVID-19 in pre-hospital and intra-hospital nurses. As for our team in this research, namely myself, Nur Intan, the second is Dede Nur Azim, the third is Santi Puspitasari, and the last is Hairul Iman. The theme of this discussion or of our presentation start from the introduction, research method, research result, analysis, and discussion. As introduction, in March 2021, a total of more than 123,000 people in the world are confirmed COVID-19 with a death rate of 2.2%. In Indonesia, more than 1,482,000 are confirmed COVID-19 with a mortality rate of 2.7%. In West Java, there were also more than 244,000 confirmed cases COVID-19 with the more than 3,000 deaths. Likewise, in the city of Bandung, there were 15,000 more confirmed COVID-19 with a death rate of more than 200 deaths. Health workers are the forefront of handling COVID-19, which is at high risk of exposure and death. The incidence of death among health workers in Indonesia was 3.70% of the total 459 deaths, and it is increased until March 2021, where 864 deaths were recorded, and the highest mortality rate was for nurses, with 275 deaths. Nurses are the most health workers. Nurses are at risk of being infected with COVID-19. Out of 121 nurses who were in contact with infection case, 43 to 53% experienced symptoms. 3 of them had confirmed COVID-19. Out of 11,738 nurses who were confirmed, 70.9% were infected while serving emergency care at home, hospital, and emergency care service. This is for several studies. It was found that a lot of risk of transmission of COVID-19 to a nurse. Analysis of previous research, fatigue, physiological problems such as depression, anxiety, stress, difficult to making triage decision, use of PPE, risk of exposure can cause COVID-19 in nurse. Even though nurses are the pillar of handling COVID-19, so it is very important to protect nurses for infection. Based on this description, the researcher is interested to analyze the dominant factor associated with the incident COVID-19 in nurse in pre-hospital and intra-hospital setting. The instrument on each of the research variable used has been tested for validity, namely psychological problem. We were assessed by using depression anxiety scale 21, and the fatigue level was measured by the Indonesian version of the Japanese Industrial Fatigue Research Committee, questionnaire. The incidence of COVID-19 in nurse in the hospital and pre-hospital setting was assessed using the COVID-19 exposure questionnaire. The decision-making ability, the triage AWS COVID-19 was assessed by means of the questionnaire. PPA were assessed with assessment questionnaire, and exposure risk is assessed with questions that describe the risk of exposure to the respondent. Category is add up, and the interpretation of low, medium, high is carried out. Vaccination history was assessed using the questionnaire that represented vaccination activity that had experienced by respondent. Analysis using univariate analysis to assess distribute their percentage, and bivariate analysis use chi-square statistic test, multivariate to assess the dominant factor using logistics regression test. As the result, pre-hospital and intra-hospital nurses are experiencing low level of fatigue, experiencing the highest physiological problem, namely anxiety. Nurses have good decision-making ability, triage AWS screening COVID. Nurse expressing the moderate level of risk of exposure to COVID-19 using good PPA, expressing an incident of a COVID-19 and having received a vaccine. On bivariate analysis, fatigue, the p-value is 0.6, which means that the level fatigue is not related to incident COVID. So it is physiological problem. Depression, anxiety, stress is not related to incident of COVID-19. The use of personal PPA and decision-making ability to triage AWS scoping COVID is not related to incident COVID. In the table 13 is found that p-value is 0.049 is the chi-square test, which means there is an impact on the risk exposure to COVID on the incident COVID-19 in pre-hospital and intra-hospital nurses. The table 12 is found that p-value is 0.011, which means there is an impact on history vaccine against the incident of COVID-19 in pre-hospital and intra-hospital nurses. In table 15, it's found that the p-value is 0.015 in the logistic regression test, which means that the risk of exposure to COVID-19 is dominant factor with the incident of COVID-19 nurses. Nurse make direct contact with COVID-19 patient for more than 2 to 30 minutes. So nurses who always make direct contact with this patient are at a risk of spreading the COVID-19 virus. The longer nurse have contact with a patient, the greatest the risk. Nurses are a pillar in fighting the COVID-19. Therefore, preventing infection is the mainly to do. The way that we can do is to protect it against prolonged contact, use PPA, and also vaccine. So in this research, we have conclusion that the risk of exposure COVID-19 is the dominant factor with the incident COVID-19 in pre-hospital and intra-hospital nurses. Nurses are the pillar in fighting COVID. Therefore, preventing infection is the main thing to do. This is our reference. The following that we adapted in our presentation, and then the presentation of the research result that we can convey. Thank you, and thank you for your listening. May I those we have start share to be beneficial for all of us. Once again, thank you for the meetup, and hopefully we can meet again soon in the future. Thank you.